Well guys, good morning. As you can see, I'm not on the farm. I'll let you know where I'm at and tell you what's going on. I just had a little idea. I've just gone for a morning walk because the weather is so nice where I'm at. You can see some palm trees in the back. So guess where I'm at and tell me where you're joining me from. And I'm excited just to go on this little walk and tell you what's going on. So we have not been on as much lately. South Africa. Michelle De Silva, that's where you're coming from. Good morning, Lisa. Lisa Eyestone is on. Her and her awesome husband Taylor bought Kick 66, so we'd love to know how he's doing. Hello from Southern California. Awesome. Is anyone up by Blake right now? Blake's up in Greenfields, California. He started his mission in Hollister, California, and now he is in Greenfields. Someone asked, Lisa says, we missed all your videos lately. Loved the last video. Thank you, Lisa. We went to the National Finals Rodeo last weekend. But before that, Vicky had gone up to Washington and helped our daughter and her husband move to Logan, Utah. And so I was playing Mr. Mom, running the girls to cheer practice and to basketball games, and what else? It was crazy. So we were pretty slow getting videos up. And we finally got one up yesterday or the day before. But anyway, Michelle's asking what we're doing for Christmas. I'll try to answer that in a minute. So, this morning, we're out of town again. We've been going out of town almost every weekend. But we also get back for Sunday because going to church is an important thing for us. And I have some Sunday responsibilities at the church. Good morning. This guy's looking at me funny, like this guy's weird, walking down the road with the camera in his face. But anyway, I'm used to being weird, so it's good. But anyway, what was I saying? So we've been going out of town a lot with the kids' games. Casey is a sophomore in high school, and our exchange student Maureen is the same age as Casey, but in our small town they allow her to be a senior in high school, which is really awesome because then she gets to have senior night for volleyball, senior night for cheerleading, senior night for basketball. She gets to go on a senior trip at the end of the year. She gets to graduate, or at least go through the graduation commencement exercises or whatever. So she gets to walk across the stage, and it won't be a 4-year diploma, but she gets to do everything that seniors do. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, so last weekend, like I said, we went to the National Finals Rodeo. If you have not watched our video, go back and watch that. We did have a lot of fun. And this weekend, the girls had a basketball game in Fort Thomas, Arizona, which is on the Apache Reservation, about 4 hours south of our house. So we went to that, and then after that, we went and looked at the Mesa, Arizona Temple. This is fun. People riding their e-bikes down the road. Anyway, I haven't told you where I'm at yet exactly, but anyway, so we went to the Mesa, Arizona Temple Nativity and Lights. It's beautiful. The grounds of the Mesa, Arizona Temple for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is a beautiful spot to be. And this time of year, and the title of my live today is I Can't Believe the Difference. I'm walking right now in Phoenix. So after we looked at the temple lights last night, we came over to Phoenix to my aunt's house. And she is so kind and has a little guest house, and we stayed in that last night. And right after this live, we're heading up the mountain. We'll go to Flagstaff, take our son Bryson and his family to lunch to congratulate him on finishing his bachelor's degree and also for his birthday. And then we'll go to Joseph City. I've got to get some animals to a live nativity tonight. Casey's having a late birthday party. She turned 16 last Sunday. She went on her first official date. The unofficial date, I guess, is we have a tradition that I take all the girls on their first date. So I had flowers delivered to the school on Monday with a little note inviting her to go on a lunch date. So I took Casey to lunch on Monday. But then she went on a date. They had a winter informal, not formal dance, so kind of fun. Instead of spending a bunch of money on evening gowns or whatever, what do you call it, like prom dress type, it was a winter informal. So it was a girl's choice, but it was a pajamas dance. So Casey went on a date this week. Maureen went on a date. They've had 3 basketball games, I believe. It's been crazy. So anyway, after we leave here, we'll go to Flagstaff, treat my kids to lunch and my grandkids, and then we'll hurry to Joseph City. I'll get the animals to the live nativity. Casey will do her trash route, and then Casey and Maureen and a bunch of friends are getting together for a party. So it's always crazy at our house. You can activate translator in Portuguese, man. I don't know how to activate translator. Someone's saying that if someone knows how to help him, let me know, but I would think he would activate it. So I apologize, Mario or Marco. But anyway, Lisa, happy birthday. Yours was Wednesday. Yes, you and my son Bryson. So it wasn't Wednesday the 13th, I think. That's when Bryson turns 27. So he's about the same age as Lisa. Lisa may be a year or two older, but I'm about old enough to be the parents of Lisa and Taylor that bought kicks. All right, let's see. I was happy for the couple that got kicks. They will be nice people. Yes, they are amazing, Ruth, and they're on right now. Dwight Smith from Farmington, New Mexico. I didn't know we had Farmington, New Mexico followers here. That's awesome. Our friends. Krista, good morning. This is one of the few times I got the YouTube to work and can join live. Well, we're glad you've joined live. Krista is a good friend that started following our channel when she lived up. Krista, you're gonna laugh. I don't remember if it was Oregon or Washington, but somewhere up there. And she's actually now moved closer to our area. And so she spoiled us with some Christmas goodies and some other things. And anyway, Krista, good morning. So Lisa says she has a few years on my son, but not much. So anyway, Oregon, there you go, Krista. I knew it was up there. I didn't do great in geography class. So I'm in Phoenix, Arizona now. I know I've been all over the place here. And the difference that I cannot believe, I'm walking in a short sleeve shirt. I should have probably put on a long sleeve shirt, but it was 52 degrees, which is a little chilly, a little bit. But I looked up the weather back home in Joseph City, Arizona, 22 degrees. So here 52, there 22. 30 degrees different. That is crazy. So, well, Lisa, you and Taylor look great. So you guys are doing awesome. But so 30 degrees difference. I was like, hey, this is so much warmer than back home. I'm going for a walk. As you can tell, I was a little winded, which is embarrassing. Michelle De Silva said, how much weight have you lost now? Well, guess what? I've been headed back the wrong direction. So this is a wake-up call to make sure that I start losing weight better again. It's hard at the Christmas season, as you all probably know, but Krista just said it's 19 degrees in Winslow. So anyway, can you believe 30 degrees difference in the same state? So this time of year, I don't like big cities at all. I love here where my aunt lives, just this quiet cul-de-sac. It's not bad at all. But I could live down here in the summertime. But, in the wintertime. In the summertime though, you gotta think it's 30 degrees hotter also. So when we're having an 80 degree day, it's 110 here. And that's very realistic. So you take the good when you have it and bundle up when you don't have it. So, and then someone from Minnesota just said it's 37 degrees in Minnesota. That's crazy. So northern Arizona is colder than Minnesota right now. So someone else said it's 22 here in Sun Valley. That's outside of Joseph City and Holbrook. We got Crazy Lizzie's Goat Farm just said hi. We'll have to check you out, Crazy Lizzie. Message us on Facebook or something and let us know where you're at. So Lisa D, I'm not sure which Lisa that is, but it's 41 degrees in southeastern Arizona. So that's over probably by where my parents live, near Thatcher. I'm just reading some comments. Sorry, I know I look silly just staring into my phone, but so anyway, guys, I have enjoyed catching up with you, letting you know why we've been slow on videos. At our stage of the game, we still have kids going to high school. We have Blake doing awesome on his mission. And yet then we also have married kids that we're trying to help get moved and located. And anyway, but life's good. Like I say, our oldest son graduated yesterday with his bachelor's degree, and now he'll start applying for dental schools. And our daughter Kaylee and her husband just finished an internship in Washington State and are headed to Logan, Utah. We're gonna have them all home for Christmas. I'm so excited. We're supporting Casey and Marine's basketball games and trying to do some fun things with both of them. We're loving visiting with Blake once a week on his mission. He's doing so good. We're so proud of him. We need to, there's only 9 days till Christmas, but maybe on our next video or something, we could somehow put a link to send Blake a Christmas card or something. We should have done it before now, but Thank you, Lisa. She just said, we've always loved your videos, but this time of year is busy with family, so we understand. Lisa D. Alan, I adopted a Mustang from you a few years ago. Well, Lisa, I have another Mustang. So, Lisa D., why don't you message me and let's talk, because I've got Diamond that I'm looking to get her to a new home. I've got to make room for... We've had a couple other rescues come to us recently, and I've got to make some room, and so I'm looking for someone to help me with Diamond, so maybe reach out. Diamond is probably 15 months old, beautiful black filly with a diamond on her face. Let's see here. Oh, that's funny. House said, Lisa, you must be close. 41 in Douglas, Arizona. So it's kind of fun comparing temperatures. We can kind of tell if we're close to each other in Arizona. But now we have someone from Denmark, 3 degrees Celsius. So that's probably, I don't know my Celsius. 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees. So anyway. So I'm just looking at all these awesome comments. How is Oki doing? I'm sorry, who's Oki? I don't know who that is. Late to the party, where are you? PJ. Looks like I'm in Florida or Hawaii, but I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. And when I started my walk, it was 52 degrees. And I mentioned it's 22 back home. So Bill Harris says, please pass our prayers on to Blake and for his friend that's still missing. That is the saddest thing ever. Jarrett Brooks disappeared on July 4th, and there has been no word or trace of him. It is bizarre. I don't know. It's hard to not give up hope. I mean, we have hope, but you start thinking, could he be alive? Where is he? Why has he not reached out? Why have we not heard anything? It's just crazy. So please keep praying for Jarrett Brooks. And we love when you pray for Blake. He really is doing good. He loves his mission. He got a new companion yesterday. When you're a missionary, each missionary gets a trainer. Well, Blake's now training his third missionary. Blake's been out for 6 months, and his mission president keeps having Blake train new missionaries. So to me, that tells me that I think his mission president must be impressed, because you want your good missionaries to be your trainers. But that doesn't surprise me. Blake's just an outstanding young man, even if I am his dad. Okay, good morning from Alberta, Canada, and it's 1 degree Celsius here. All right, looks like we're all checking in on our temperatures. Everyone check your phones or whatever and hurry and put up your temperature. Let's see who's got it the warmest and who's got it the coldest real fast before I go off. That would be kind of fun. So, oh, someone checked for me what 3 degrees Celsius means. 37.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you, whoever that is. 3 times mum. Where are you from? 3 times mum? I wonder if this is someone from England. We got to meet Steve Young and Tanya Young at the NFR, National Finals Rodeo, at the Cowboy Christmas. And it was so fun. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it where the lighting's good, but you're from Denmark. That is so cool. PJK, 2 degrees Celsius. 43 in Chicago. It's just weird to me. I always hear how cold Chicago can get, and I'm sure it can. But right now, Chicago is warmer than where I'm from in Joseph City, Arizona. Krista Erdman in Winslow says it's now up to 21 degrees. Started out at 19 this morning. Yeah, people, when they hear we're from Arizona, they're like, man, it's hot there all the time, right? Well, you're not from northern Arizona if you think it's hot all the time. in northern Arizona, we have very cold. There's my buddy Lou Woods Saguenay in Flagstaff, Arizona, and it's 28 degrees. So it's colder in Winslow and Joseph City right now than it is in Flagstaff. We get these little inversions in Winslow and Joseph City and Holbrook that sometimes it's colder there than it is in Flagstaff. But come on, guys, I want to see who's got the nicest weather right now. I may have the nicest weather. When I started my walk, like I said, it was 52 degrees. I'll bet it's up to 56, 57. It's really nice. Oklahoma's 42, Lynn the Okie. So anyway, this has been fun to catch up with you guys. Please keep watching our channel. Oh, I wanted to do this real quick, talking about Okie. This YouTube journey has been very fun. It's been a lot of work. It's not all just easy peasy lemon squeezy. Sometimes it's tough, especially when you try to put 3 videos up a week. The time to video and edit, and animals get sick, and Suburbans get totaled when you hit a cow, and it's tough. You talk to young people nowadays, and their dream in life, instead of being a dentist or a doctor, oftentimes is, I want to be a YouTuber or an influencer. Sorry, I had to read that comment real quick. Lisa said, well, I'd agree that the valley is nicer right now, but that definitely doesn't happen often. You're right, Lisa. Like I say, in July, when it's 120, come visit us. It'll only be 90, so it'll be a lot nicer up there. But anyway, our YouTube journey has been fun. A lot of work, ups and downs. But we have met some amazing people along the way. And if that was the only reason we had done YouTube, it would be worth it, because we have met some lifelong friends, and many of you are on right now. But I thought, you know what, with Christmas coming up, every time I go live between now and Christmas, I'm gonna shout out a channel or two. And I know I'll leave channels out because you can't mention all of them. I mean, I could list channel after channel after channel, and I wouldn't get it all done. But I just, as we've gone through this journey, we've met lots of people. Our channel's grown. We're almost to 73,000 subscribers, I think, on YouTube. And then our other platforms, we even have, well, on Facebook, we have a lot more than that, actually. And yet, we couldn't have done it without the help of other channels that we've met that have helped us along the way. So one that I wanted to shout out this morning was the Walker Farm Fam, and keep catching up with the Walkers. So if you want to write those down and go subscribe to them and say, hey, the Palmers shouted you out this morning, the Farm Under 66. But Walker Farm Fam, they're a Oklahoma family that has a little farm and a beautiful family. And Cassie and Gary have just been so good to us. They came out and visited us, watched one of Blake's football games, invited us to the Okie, what do you call it? The Okie Expo. Anyway, we need to go. We didn't make it last year because Blake was leaving on his mission, but the year before we went out there, and it was just so fun. So anyway, if someone could help me out, because I don't have Vicky's help. She's in talking to my aunt while I'm out here enjoying this beautiful weather. But if someone in the comments wants to maybe put a link to their channel or something, that would be awesome. So Walker Farm Fam, and they have a second channel called Keeping Up or Catching Up with the Walkers. Okay, so just an amazing family. Gary and Cassie are just so kind. You meet people in life that are just amazing, and like like it is too often. Oh, thank you. Lynn reminded me it's the Okie Homesteading Expo. That was the name of the expo. But anyway, you meet people in life and in business, and YouTube is a business. You know, a lot of us families are trying to make a go of it, see if we can make a little money doing it, sharing our content and our families and our passions. But sometimes people get jealous or competitive or even petty, you know. We have not had that though, as far as we have been surrounded with kind, good people for the most part. It's just been awesome. Yeah, not all the comments are always that way, but the people we've met and the other channels have been awesome. But the catching up on the walkers, or catching up with the walkers and the Walker Farm Fam, Cassie and Gary they've kind of grown with us for a while, and they've taken off. They get so many more views than us, which is great. We're so happy for them. See, Lynn right there says, I've met Cassie and Gary and they're good people. They really are. And Cassie just has, what do they call her? She's kind of like the mother of that Oklahoma Expo. I'm probably saying this all wrong, but she just has this capacity to love, and she knows everybody, and she brings them all together, and she's kind. And then Gary is just a class act person and dad. I love the way he parents, both he and Cassie. They're raising some amazing kids. They're just awesome. So it's just great. Okay, right here says, I'm from Ohio. It's Julie and Andy. We met the Walkers at the Creators Conference a couple years ago, and now would you there? Or anyway, no, we were not there. So a Creators Conference. Maybe send us some information. Maybe we'll go to it. And Killian Brown says, praying for Blake. So there you go. I just thought, you know what? These days in before Christmas, I thought it would just be fun to shout out some of the channels that have made a difference and helped us. And for example, Lisa just commented, I've been watching Amory. We've tried to help Amory grow, and yeah, Amory is doing great. That's Amry, and she's my cousin and my cousin's daughter, and she's the one that trained Kicks. And so our philosophy is we try to help other channels grow, because that's what we would want them to do for us, is to help us. And so today, it's been a while, but Cassie and Gary, we love you guys. Merry Christmas. I hope someone goes over to your channel and subscribes and lets you know that the Farm on Route 66 loves them and recommended them. So anyway, I hope that makes sense. Merry Christmas, Gary and Cassie, and thanks for helping us in our YouTube journey. And while I'm getting off on all this real quick, here's another. It's kind of funny. It would be really fun to talk to YouTube creators and say, what's your favorite channel? Because honestly, I don't get to watch a lot of YouTube. We're busy creating content and living our life, and so I don't have a whole lot of time to watch. But here's my second shout out right here. My favorite channel right now to watch is our son-in-law's friend, Landon Bischoff. And I'm probably, if I tried to spell his name right now, I'd totally wreck it, I'm afraid. But it's Biscoff or something. Landon Bischoff. So someone look it up for me real quick. Look it up and then put his name correctly. But he's a young man. He's the age of my son-in-law. They went to high school together. But he's been riding a motorbike across Mexico. And it is crazy. It is so crazy. I love it for many reasons. For one, he served a mission for our church like Blake is. down in Mexico, and so now he's returned to Mexico, not as a missionary, and he uses his Spanish. He visits the people he was with, but it is crazy. I don't know about you, but to go into another country, even if it was a country I'd spent a little bit of time, and to go on roads and through places that are so remote and crazy, he gets in some sketchy situations, and it's like, Landon, you're nuts. But again, there you go. There's our second channel to shout out. I guess I kind of shouted out Amory too, but so keep catching up with the Walkers and Walker Farm Fam. Those are the two channels for the Walkers. Go check out Amory Palmer, and then go check out Landon Bischoff and say, Merry Christmas, Landon, from the Farm on Route 66. Alan said that you are his favorite channel to watch right now. And even though I love a lot of channels and a lot of people, I'm not saying that his channel's the best. I'm saying that's the one I like to watch. If I have a couple minutes and I actually start watching a channel lately, it's been Landon. Not that I don't like to watch all my other friends, we just don't have time. If you are friends with other YouTube channels, maybe ask them the same question. Thank you so much. Clayman Brown just said it's Bish, so Bishoff. I think I got it right. Thank you. So it's Landon Bischoff. So Klein or Clean Brown, I don't know how to say your first name, I'm sorry, but thank you for helping me out. But anyway, what was I gonna say there? Oh, it would just be fun to talk to other YouTube channels and say, okay, if you not only, don't tell me who your favorite YouTubers are, who your favorite YouTube friends are, but if you said, okay, if you went and watched one YouTube video today or YouTube channel, what would it be? It'd be kind of fun to hear. Again, that does not mean that Landon's is better necessarily. It's just the one I like to watch, if that makes sense. It's been really fun. Thank you, Urban American Homestead. You're awesome for doing your part there. Susie Klein. Anyway, a lot of you. Where do you find your address? I have something for you. Wow. And he says Peter Sanatella. So again, I'm hearing about channels I don't even know. You find our address, I believe. Vicky does our editing. But if you go to any of our videos, I think just in the description of the videos, she puts an address for fan mail or something. So I know you can find it that way. If not, message us on Facebook and we'll get you an address or something. So, guys, I'll bet it's up to 65 degrees now. And it is beautiful in Phoenix, Arizona. So, see, there's someone else. Someone said, I found you through the Crazy Middles. Well, Crazy Middles helped us get our start way back when we first started going. So again, there's another channel. I could just shout out YouTube friends forever, but Crazy Middles, go check them out. I hope you've had fun with this. Again, I just want to thank some people that have helped us. I'm going to try to, I already have others coming to mind that I want to shout out, but I'm like, man, I could just keep shouting people out forever. So I'll wait till, I told you I'll go live a few times between now and Christmas, and I will try to shout out some other channels that have really made a difference for us and have been so kind and good to us. So Merry Christmas, everyone. This weather is amazing. Man, I kind of hate to go back to northern Arizona this time of year. Even though it's always good to get back on the farm, this time of year I could handle being in Phoenix, Arizona. I just can't handle the traffic and stuff. So in a quiet cul-de-sac like here where my aunt lives, it's good. But as soon as you leave here, the traffic's crazy and I'm ready to get back home. So guys, have a Merry Christmas. There's only 9 days till Christmas. So enjoy time with your family. Remember the reason for this season, even Jesus Christ. So guys, you're the best. Merry Christmas and have an awesome day. Sandra Staley, did you get the box I sent? I sure hope so. I am so sorry. Message us on Facebook and make sure I know which box you're referring to. It's because but thank you so much for sending us something. It's just hard in my mind to keep up names with boxes and faces and anyway. So please reach out, Sandra, and let me make sure that we got your package. But thank you so much. Makes you want to be a snowbird. Yes, it does. All right, guys, have a great day. I better get going. We need to get up the hill to Flagstaff, which will be cold, but we can't wait to be with our son who had his birthday and finished his bachelor's degree this week. And so anyway, life is good. Anytime we get to be with the kids and grandkids, life's great. So all right, see you guys.